Gentlemen, I'm recording this session. Anybody have any problem, please do let me know. Otherwise, you can leave the meeting. Okay, and put on the YouTube. Is it fine for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Great. So, gentlemen, the exercise which we're going to do is called Ppdt. I'm going to show you one hazy picture for 30 seconds. You have to observe picture very carefully. After that, you will get 1 minute to write down the details, the number of characters which you see in the picture, what is their age, mood, and gender. Okay, mood will be negative, positive, and neutral. Positive with the plus, negative with the minus, or with the neutral. Or characters will be male, female, and a person. Male denoted as M, female with the F. And if you are failed to recognize the gender of the character, then you can mark it as a P. And age, whatever you're perceiving. You're not supposed to describe the picture. You have to write the story around the picture. What has happened in the past? What is going on in the picture? What could be the likely outcome of it? अभी कोई खाता हुआ मुंह चलाता हुआ दिख गया ना तो बहुत दिक्कत हो जाएगी. ठीक है? और everyone need to sit in a proper table chair format. Fine. चलो. Sarvesh, you take care next time.
Sure.
Okay, get ready with pen and paper. I'm going to show you a hazy picture. Okay, gentlemen, please stop writing, everyone. Stop it. Already keep your story behind you. Okay, so the next part is that narration part. Now, each and every individual have to narrate their story one by one. Once the last person done with the story, you have to start your discussion, and you have to come for towards a common group story, and you have to select a leader which is going to give the group story. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So first is Sadanand, second Samar, third Balaji, four Yash, five Aman, then six Sarvesh, then seven is Neil. Once the Neil done with the story, you have to start your discussion. Okay? Chalo Sadanand, start please.
Hello friends, according to the picture shown to us, I perceive one character whose age is 20 years old and he seemed to be in positive mood. And the action of my story is helping the younger siblings.
Sadanand, please again starting energy के साथ बोलो, ऐसे मत बोलो. 1 मिनट में खत्म करना है, 1 मिनट में. Okay, minded. Start.
Hello friends, according to the picture shown to us, I perceive one character, his age lies between 20 to 24 and he seemed to be in positive mood. Action of my story is helping the younger sibling. Ram was a student of VIT Misra. He is pursuing BTech in computer science. Once he was a student of final year and there was a campus selection. So he thoroughly revised his subjects, coding, decoding, and he also took help of his seniors and teachers for guidance. And then he went for the interview. He got selected with a decent package. Later on, he continued his job and he helped his parents as well as siblings in every possible manners. Where he guided in teaching and every manners. So later on, he lived happily. Thank you.
Good afternoon, friends. What I perceive in the picture, male having age 18 year in negative mood, Shri was a student of class 10 in Oxford Public School. One day, the school authority told Shri that you have to appear your parents on the very next day, as you have failed in your pre-board examinations, and your admit card will not be issued. Next day, the Shri parents came to school, and the school authority told that he has failed in all the subjects and he need to reappear. He need to reappear in the pre-board test. Otherwise, his admit card will not be issued. Shri parents became emotionally and cried in front of Shri. Or later all the scenarios seen by Shri, he also became depressed, and on the very next morning he started preparing a pre-board examination. By the dint of his hard work day and night, he passed in all the subjects. Later the school issued his admit card and he also got good marks in his board examination. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I have perceived one character from the story, from the picture. The character is of age of 25 years of age, and the mood is negative. So,
Balaji.
Harish is a teacher in.
Balaji.
Yes, sir.
Balaji,
Yes,
again,
sir.
energy के साथ. Okay, it's a male
Okay.
character, not character. Okay, it's clearly
Okay.
male. Mention male character. ठीक है? जैसे मैंने बताया, समर को वैसे ही बोलना है आपको, एनर्जी के साथ. कॉन्फिडेंस दिखना चाहिए आपके चेहरे पे, आपकी वॉइस में टोनालिटी आनी चाहिए. ठीक है? Okay, start.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. I have perceived one male character from the story, from the picture, and he is 25 years of age. He is in a negative mood. So, Harish is a government school teacher. He teaches from class 10 to class 12, and he is especially a maths teacher. So, during the months of January to February, when it is a need of for the board exams and all, there is a sudden outbreak of some disease in nearby the village. So the school advises everybody to switch to the online mode. Seeing this, Harish starts to teach very interactively in the online mode. But he also notices that few students are there who are not able to afford the internet connection, since their parents are working in daily wage conditions and they are only able to afford the daily food for their family. So he arranges the internet for those underprivileged students by himself, and then teaches everybody as equally, and all of them make good percentage in their 10th to 12th classes, and everybody later thanks the Harish for doing such a tremendous work. Thank you.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. I have perceived a male character in my story. His age is about 22 years old, and his mood is in negative.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
थोड़ा एनर्जी ठीक है, बट मेक श्योर एक्सप्रेशन शुड बी न्यूट्रल, स्माइल के साथ, टेंशन नहीं, स्माइल के साथ, प्रॉपरली पीसफुली. ओके, जॉली टाइप थोड़ा सा ना, कि थोड़ा स्माइल दिख. चलो स्टार्ट.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. I have perceived a male character in my story. His age is about 22 years old and his mood is negative. Kamal is a good student in his school. He was very brilliant from his childhood. But in his college, he got motivated after seeing a civil servant in his college. So he started preparing for civil service exams. So he done very hard work for 3 years in his college, and after that, in his first attempt, he got rejected in his prelims exam. After seeing result, he felt very sad, and he was in very bad mood. Then one day, his friend Shalini came to him, and she made him understand that it is okay to be fail in such exams. It is okay to be fail, and she taught him to embrace his failures and learn with them and didn't make same mistakes again. Then Kamal started preparing again for the UPSC civil service exam, and in the second attempt he cracked the prelims exam, and then he got selected in mains and interview too. After that, on his job, twice a month he organized a meeting with normal students of his territory and motivate them towards their studies and their life. Thank you.
Hello friends, from the picture shown to us, I perceive one character, male, age group between age 22-year-old and in a positive mood. My story goes like, Praveen was a college student in his final year. He saw the notification of the CAPF assistant commandant examination. He decided to appear for the examination. He first checked the syllabus of the examination from the website. After that, he filled up the form of the assistant commandant. He started preparation for the examination from and borrows books from his friends and also from the store. And he joined the online classes. And he took the suggestions. And so he took the suggestion from his senior who are already attended this examination. He attempted many mocks and know his area of improvement, and he worked upon this and studied that syllabus thoroughly. And after 3 months he appeared for the examination, and he got very good marks in the examination and cleared the first paper, and he started his interview preparation. Thank you.
Good afternoon, friends. I perceive one character from the picture shown to us, who is a male of age 22 years old. Pranit is currently in his final year of engineering and has the task of preparing their final year project has been announced. The theme for this year is renewable energy. He decides to make a group with his friends to build this project. They all brainstorm and collaborate for ideas, and finally come up with one about that being of a vertical axis wind turbine. Even after coming home, he brainstormed ideas for the model and decides to show it and decides to research it on the web. He also researched a lot of previous papers who have been published by IEEE. He then used SolidWorks tool to prepare some models, and also calculated all of the wind design models to come to a final conclusion of a model, and then went into preparing it. Finally, they submitted that project and was appreciated by the department for taking such an effort. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. Good afternoon, gentlemen. What I have pursued from the story is there are mainly one character who is male of
Neil again.
20
Neil again.
years.
Neil,
Yes.
be focused,
Yes,
okay?
sir, yes.
Beta? Okay? Good evening, good afternoon, like that. Try to understand that. Presence of mind very, very important. Okay? Just be serious about it.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Your goal, is very, very important. Don't get majak mein zindagi nikal jati hai aise, okay? So be focused. Okay? Properly, confidently give a good narration, okay? Start.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. What I have pursued from the story is there is one character who is male, who is in neutral mode of 24 years. Ram, the main character of my story, who is of 22 years. Ram, the main character of my story, who is pursuing his engineering, was good at his academics and also extracurricular activities. One has the college announced a cultural fest. As Ram was good at the cultural extracurricular activities, and also the head of organizing the cultural fest, he thought that his studies would be his grades could be degraded as he would as his exams were approaching in no time, and he could his exams were approaching, and there is no time to study. So he started scheduling everything, and he performed. He made a timetable so that he could perform at the time, and performed well in exams and also extracurricular activities. Thank you.
Neil, again tell your story.
So-
from starting.
Sir, 1 minute.
Okay.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. What I have pursued from the story is there is one male character who is 21 years of age, neutral. Ram, the main character of my story, who is pursuing his engineering final year. He is good at his studies and also extracurricular activities. As his exams were approaching, he was preparing for his exams, and as his college announced for the cultural fest at that year, as he was good at cultural activities, and also the organizer of the cultural fest, he thought that his grades could be degraded as he would find no time for studying, focusing on both the extracurricular activities and also studies. So he thought that he thought about it and started scheduling everything as per the requirement and and prepared a timetable and for and made time for both extracurricular activities and organizing the cultural fest and also studying well and he done well. Thank you.
Neil again. Start.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. What I have pursued from the picture is there is mainly one character who is 21 years of age and who is 21 years of age and neutral mood. The main character of my story, Ram, he's pursuing his engineering uh, final year, and he's good at his studies and also extracurricular activities. Uh, as he's preparing for the exams, for his exams, final year exams, his college announced about the cultural fest that would happen in the that would happen in some days, and he was good at extracurricular activities, and he has to organize the cultural fest. He thought that his grades could be degraded as he would not find time between cultural fest and studying. So he made a schedule and schedule for the everything, and he made a timetable and made time for both the cultural fest and also studying, and he done well. Thank you.
Again. Start. Start again.
Sir, 1 minute. Yes, sir.
Take a breath. Start fast.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. What I have pursued from the picture is there is one character who is male of 21 years age. Ram, the main character of my story, he is pursuing his engineering final year. As he is good at his studies and also in extracurricular activities. He was studying for his exams of final year, and his college announced about the cultural fest that is going to happen in a few days. As he is good at extracurricular activities, he has to organize the cultural fest, and he thought that his grades could be ruined, his grades could be degraded, as he would find no time for both performing in both the exams and also in cultural extracurricular activities and organizing the cultural fest. So he started to think about it and schedule his programs for according to the time to be allocated for each of them, and he done well. Thank you.
Again.
So, gentlemen.
Again, Neil. Again, start.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. What I have pursued from the story is there are good afternoon, gentlemen. What I have pursued from the story is there are mainly one character. There is one.
Again.
Sir, 1 minute.
Yes. Take breathe. No problem. Take your time. Drink water if you need to drink. Drink water.
Yes.
Start.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. What I have pursued from the story is there is mainly one character whose name is Ram, who is in neutral mode of 21 years. Ram, the main character of my story, who is pursuing his engineering final year, was good at his studies and also in extracurricular activities. As he was the head of the cultural activities group, he has to perform he has to organize the cultural fest which his college has announced a few days ago, and he started to. Sir, I will type. I'll start from first, sir, again.
Do one thing. Take 30-second time. Okay, take 30-second time.
Yes.
Breathe. Okay. Start.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. What I have pursued from the story is the main character of my. What I have pursued from the story is there is only one character who is male of neutral mood, and his age is 21 years of age. Ram, the main character of my story, he is pursuing his engineering final year. Uh, who is good at his studies and also in extracurricular activities. He is also head of the extracurricular activities team, and as uh, as his exams were approaching, he is preparing for his final exams, and one day his college announced about the extracurricular activities which are going to be taken part in a few days. So as the cultural head, he has to organize the cultural fest and also perform in it. So he started thinking about his studies, and uh, and uh, and also thought that his grades could be degraded, as he would not find any time for performing in the for studying and also performing in the cultural activities, in the extracurricular activities. So he thought that he could make a schedule according to the time he had, and perform in both the activities, and done so. Thank you.
Again. Start.
Yes.
Fast.
Yes. Good evening. Good evening. Good afternoon, gentlemen. What I have pursued from the story is
Listen, Renee. It's a fucking good afternoon. Okay.
yes, sir.
It's not an evening.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3
So
o'clock.
screw your happiness. I'm dead serious about it. Be focused. Start.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. What I have pursued from the story is Ram, the main character of my story, who is 21 years of age and in neutral mode. Uh, Ram, the main character of my story, is pursuing his engineering final year. He's good at his studies and also in extracurricular activities. Ram, as he is performing, as he is preparing for his exams, he he also came to know about the cultural fest which is going to happen in his college in a few days. As he is interested in extracurricular activities, he thought that he would not find any time to perform in both, and also thought that he and also feared of that his grades could be degraded as as his exams were approaching. So he scheduled everything according to the time, and also uh, performed in both according to performed in both the activities in his exam, and studying for the exam, and also taking part in the cultural activities, and performed in and excelled. Thank you.
Again. Start fast, fast. Wind up in 1 minute. Finish.
Yes. Good afternoon, gentlemen. What I pursued from the story is there is one character, Ram, who is in neutral mode of 21 years age. The main character of the story, Ram, is pursuing his engineering final year. Who is good at his studies and also in extra and performing his extracurricular activities. Ram, the main character of my story, uh, was studying for his exams which are going to happen in a few days, and he came to know that his college is also organizing a cultural fest which would happen in a few days. So he thought of performing in the culture in the cultural fest, and also while he thought doing so, he encountered a problem of between his studies and also the performance in the extracurricular activities, as he found no time to do both the things at a time. So he scheduled.
Yes, sir. Your recording. So, friends, everyone is
All of us
perceived
have
only one
agreed.
character from the
Majority of
story,
us
So,
have
and
gentlemen,
agreed
all
that
of us
majority
have
of you
perceived the same
perceive
character,
that the
and
age group is
and
between
he's
20
most
to
main part
24
of the
year of
story is
age.
he's
same,
thinking
but we
about
have to
something
discuss
that is
only the struggling part of the story and the ending part of the story. So we can take it any college exam, or we can take the civil services exam
Yes,
part
I'm
also.
yes,
Yes,
I'm
I
totally agree
I
with
yes.
Yash
agree with
that
Yash.
he is totally seen
The
I think
preparing
he
for
is
some
preparing
We
for
examination
some
or
we
competitive
for
we can end
examination
our
or
office
for
point.
interview.
seems to
office
be
team
He
work.
is
of
preparing for
Yes,
some
Sadananda,
competitive
the
examination or
gentleman
and
seems to be
we
of
can
a
also
of a
add
And
our
interview.
points to helping others to
Sadhana,
And
point
all
continue
is
of us
also
agree
good
with
as
their
we
him
can
exams.
that
see
he
that
is preparing for some competitive
many books
examination, and meanwhile he
And
has to
after,
do many tasks as well.
it could be
yes, yes,
an exam,
Sadananda.
or it could be something about a project, or it could be something related to
Uh,
academics. He
Okay,
seems
yes.
to be in a
but
If
very
he is in,
since he
we
is
need
taking
we
exams
need
and
to
after
introduce
if
selecting,
some
he
main
will
character
the
is
others
in
people
we
college,
and
need to
so
others will
introduce
get
he
some
has
exams
to
to
too.
do
our
many
story
tasks.
And
and
he
the
will
hero
be
of our
In
a real
story
his
is
life
main
completed the
story,
task.
making
he has to do
understanding
many
his
tasks.
Maybe we
friends in
should
real
add
life.
something
Or
related to
he has to
internet since we
participate
can
in
see the
many
Wi-Fi
events.
router
He has to do
clearly,
many
and it's the
tasks.
only thing in the table.
Sorry, Balaji,
Yes,
could you repeat?
Yeah,
What
Wi-Fi
Balaji?
router
yeah.
router
Maybe
student also
we
use
could see.
Wi-Fi. Yes,
Student,
yes.
every
Maybe
student uses Wi-Fi or
he may
internet.
be giving an interview or maybe teaching somebody. Since
Uh,
it is clearly shown a Wi-Fi, it's the only
Nothing.
thing on the
ge-
table.
We can't.
gentlemen,
Yes,
Because
as
we don't
Balaji,
know
we
Balaji,
can
Might
Balaji,
be
think to make the
analyzing
Balaji,
something.
story of
you
either
could be
for
Balaji,
editing
I
any
Wi-Fi
type
think
of
to
he might be
see
internet.
analyzing
anything like
something
computer
competitive
problem
network,
he is
mobile
story
facing.
that he
network,
was
He
he
is
is
working
preparing
on
for
his
any
he
competition
is
Yeah,
exam.
in a
concentrating,
positive
studying
manner.
what
simply
he is
using
thinking
internet
about.
for
Yeah,
his
I agree with all of your
We can
points.
only
Thank
see
you.
that he is thinking. We can see only he is thinking about something deeply.
Yes, he
Yes,
seems
yeah,
he is
that
analyzing
I
the
he
know.
is
problem.
planning something.
Also,
If he has
Balaji,
to do something,
Yes,
he is
Balaji,
analyzing that,
about the
be it
Wi-Fi,
project, be it
about the
about
Wi-Fi.
career or
I
something
I
else.
think that some might have pursued that as a pen stand also, because it is of a similar fashion. It could be a router,
yes,
not denying
yes,
it, but it
yes,
could also be
Sarvesh,
a
I
pen
am
stand
But
as
agree.
well.
Yes,
but
it could
Sarvesh, if
possible.
it's
But
a
Yes,
router,
also,
then
Sarvesh.
it's a common thing in
Sarvesh,
our
the
house
mood
that
seems to be
many
negative.
students use the
So
router for
No,
the
no.
study
That is
purpose.
what
I
that is what
I
I
would
was
not
suggesting.
agree with you,
We should not keep
Balaji,
that
that
as a
he
central
seems
figure.
to be
Yes,
in
yes,
I
yes.
positive
think
mood,
the
I think.
person
We
thinking,
should not
the
keep
person
thinking on
thinking,
that
yeah,
thing also.
yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
I
yes,
think
there's a
the
minor
person
thing we have
thinking
to
about
discuss
that
As
because the
positive
other
mood.
should be
remaining
a
part
main
of the
core of the
story.
story.
What
friends,
is the
with your
action,
permission, if
main
you
action of
allow,
our story?
please let discuss the either to make the story on interview process or to for any competitive exam. Let
Yeah,
us
yeah.
discuss that first.
Yes,
We
yes.
can go with the
Yes,
competitive exams. I
yes,
believe that we
and
have much to cover in that.
Yes,
Starting from
yes.
yes,
preparing the
yes, Sarvesh, and we can
analyzing the
also
syllabus,
add our point that after selecting in
classes, and
any exam,
everything. We
he
have it is a
motivate
multiple
other
step
students,
process.
other struggling students to take their exams too.
Right,
Yes,
right,
I
yes,
right.
think
yes, that's a very
Yes,
good ending point
Yes,
for the
yes,
story.
thank you,
yes, yes.
Balaji.
Yes,
And
yes.
we can start our action like that. The first step toward any examination is that checking the syllabus of the examination and filling the form. And after that, you can also suggest any good valid points.
Yes, he
Yes,
also
Aman,
planned some,
and
daily schedule, how much hour he has to study, and also he has to carry out some other responsibilities. Being a student, one has to carry many responsibilities. He
Gentlemen,
is
okay, okay, Sadanand,
gentlemen, let
I
us,
am asking
yeah,
that we can
yes,
add
yes,
that
yes, just
failure
one second,
point
yes,
too
one second,
because yes,
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 one
yes,
second.
Sarvesh.
Yeah, all of us have contributed. I think we should take into consideration Neil's points as well, if he adds any points to add to our story.
I
So we
think
can
that
say that.
he could also schedule the things for he wanted to learn in the syllabus, and also focusing on his weak areas and the strong areas, and also making much making more time for the areas in which he is weak, and
Yeah, like
Yes,
self-analyzing
yes.
yes,
himself.
Yes,
reinforcing
yes,
yes, yes.
yes,
reinforcing
yes.
Friends,
his
from the Neil
weaknesses.
points, the
He
Neil is
pointed out,
suggesting
he
that
work on his
Yes.
weakness wherever he is
I
facing
want to
weakness.
I
he
want to
first
Work
add
on
prepared
that
his
another point
timetable
here.
for the
We
examination
with the
can
and
add
guidance
study
of
yes,
his
one
senior
more
accordingly.
point
And
teachers
because
how
and
after
parents.
failing in exam, he is recalculating his mistakes and he is seeing his
Yes,
Right, right.
he
inside
is
himself.
analyzing his
That
He can
small
mistake
also
and
problem.
working on that.
Friends,
by giving
friends,
multiple
how about we
he
say
can
that?
also
How
Consider
about we say
by
that
giving
right
multiple mock
after the
tests.
exam?
Yeah, by
How
giving
about we
multiple
friend,
say
mock tests,
that
he can also
right
narrow it
and
after
down
the
to
also
exam
which
he
he
areas
wants
can
he
to
can
organize
he
target.
can
some
also
event
Yeah,
also in the
yeah, I'm
college.
totally
Yes,
agree with
yes,
Sadanand
yes,
point
yes,
that
yes,
can
yes,
take
for
the
knowing
theme
our
as he
weak
is
for
analyzing
knowing
his
our
mock
the
test.
weekend point, we have to give mock test. Yes, I am
Yes,
agree with
yes,
Sadanand point.
yes.
also
Yes,
taking mock
we
test.
can also take that. Yes,
Friends,
Sadhana, I am
friends, how about we suggest that after the exam he has to also organize some event. That's why he's wearing a tie and also a little bit thinking something like that after the
Yes,
exam.
Balaji, we
Balaji,
can
it
also
is
set
a
that.
Yes,
valid point, but I
it,
think it would
yes,
take our story into a very different direction from there.
Yes,
Okay.
trying to
and we
Gentlemen,
should,
what
we
I
should
want
The
to
also
add
story
take one.
will remain the same.
Guys,
We should
Since it
take
is
guys,
only
can you
one
only
task
hear
in
me?
one
I'm
story.
thinking about that.
Please give me 1 second. I think he
Yes,
has
Sadan.
cleared his written part and he is currently preparing for interview. So that's why
Yes,
he preparing
Not saying
formal dress with
and
tie as well.
friend, I want to put one more point that we should select the examination that
maybe
we should select that
Sadanand,
examination in which
yeah,
interview
Sadanand,
is scheduled
Sadanand
after
and
paper
Aman.
one.
I think he's in formal. Maybe he has come after some presentation or something, and he's about to start preparing now. Maybe he has some function to attend
Yes, Sarvesh,
on which
but
he
he
And
should
could be come
focus more
after
on.
giving a
yes,
mock
I am totally
It is
agree
interview
with
also
Sarvesh.
for
possible.
his
And
It
exam.
is also
we have
possible.
seen that
He
in
could be coming
maybe
by
he is
giving a
coming
mock
from the
interview too.
college, and it is
Yeah.
also
And as
possible that
Aman
he
has
is
suggested
coming
that
from
he's
coming
preparing
back
for
from
the
his college, and he is planning his for examination, as in
Yes, yes,
college many
perfectly
of
fine. Yes,
tie is compulsory, so he is
Yeah.
coming
right,
back
right.
from his college.
Hmm.
yeah. I
Yes.
want to add a point
Gentlemen,
as
gentlemen,
Aman
I
said
believe
that
we are
he's
good to
preparing for the
conclude on
CAPF
our story.
exam.
So, yeah,
Let
I
Yes.
think
Neil
we
add
should
some
nominate
more
one
points.
amongst ourselves and to narrate the story in front of the assessors.
Yeah, I think I want to add a point. And as Aman said that
Yes,
Yeah,
he
please.
is
sure, sure.
preparing for the CAPF,
Okay, gentlemen, please stop it.
exam.
Stop it.
He-
User group leader.
I think Naman is connecting all of our point. So I would like to choose
Uh,
select Naman as our group leader.
Sadanand, we don't have Naman here today with us.
Sorry,
It's someone.
Aman.
All agree with you, Aman?
Yeah, I believe we
Yes,
are
sir.
good to go with Aman.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm also
Please
agreeing
start.
with Aman.
Aman.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, friends, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to narrate our group story. From the picture shown to us, we perceived one character, male, age is 22-year-old, and he is in positive mood. Praveen, Praveen was in his final year college. Praveen was a college student in his final year. One day he got to know about the notification of the examination, and he decided to prepare for it. He first checked the syllabus from the website and note down the syllabus. After that, he filled up the form, and after that he filled up the form and make the timetable for the examination, and started studying according to the timetable. He attempted many mocks and know his area of weakness, and he worked upon his weakness and started giving more time for the study of those subjects. He go for the examination and attempted all the question, and got very good marks in the examination, and he got successful passed in the examination and started preparing for the interview of that examination. Thank you.
Okay, gentlemen, all are agree with it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
और नील तुमने इतना बार बोलने के बाद तुम्हारे कुछ पॉइंट्स रह गए मतलब है
What, sir?
How many times you have narrated the story? Anybody counted?
9 times. 9 times.
Yes, sir. It is precisely 9 times if I have counted correctly.
10 बार नहीं हुआ मतलब?
No, sir. 9 times.
बोलो one more time.
My story, sir, or group story, sir?
Group story.
Yes. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. And as we pursued that, the main character is one main character, and his name is Ram, who is preparing for the competitive exams, and he saw the notification of the competitive exam, applied for it. He downloaded the syllabus and checked about the syllabus, and he started preparing for the exam. He also came to know about the strengths and weaknesses in the subjects which he was studying. He focused more on the subjects which he was weak on, and reinforced his thoughts and perception on the studies on which he was weak, and started taking mock tests, and also mock tests, and also preparing previous year question papers, and he started appearing for the exam and done well. Thank you.